Good morning. So we made it to Sturgeon Bay Provincial Park. We are going to do some boating today. That is our plan. It's a very tight little park. There are lots of tents close by, so I imagine everybody can hear my broadcast right now. Anyways, we're going to get some breakfast going. Then we're going to head out, check out the Marina, and rent our boat and see what happens. So yeah, really small campsites here. I don't know if I would come back here. They say it's an unkept small provincial park, which it kind of is. The signage is really good. We haven't checked the beach out yet. The park store is pretty small. There's only 34 electrical sites, I believe, and the rest is non-electrical, so there'll be a lot of tent campers here. We're going to start the day off with some instant coffee and some silk pumpkin spice to make it taste even better. I don't normally drink instant coffee, but when I do, it's Maxwell House, for sure. All right, time to get the party started with some Beyond breakfast sausage. So we're also going to do these waffles here. They're called Nature's Path. They're gluten-free. That's not the reason we bought them, because they're gluten-free. We just bought them because we bought them. $4.49 from Food Basics. So I haven't done waffles yet camping, so let's check this out. So it looks like the Beyonds are done. We're just going to let them chill out on the side of the frying pan and check these waffles out. Flip them over every once in a while and make sure they don't get burnt, because on the skillet you can burn things pretty quick, so got to keep tabs on that. All right, since we're having waffles, you can't have waffles without maple syrup, fresh from a maple tree. And there you have it, Beyond sausage and waffles to start the day off. That's our thermocell, just keeping us mosquito free while we're having our breakfast here. And no mosquitoes, although it is pretty cool, so maybe that's why they're not out. Tastes exactly like meat. If you haven't had Beyond sausage before, it's a nice plant-based alternative to real sausages. So check them out. They're a little bit more expensive, but it might be worth it. They're still a little bit greasy, so they're not the healthiest thing in the world, but if you want to have that satisfaction of meat without eating meat, there you go. So we're just going to make some toast for our chickpea sandwiches for our boat trip. We're going to take some potato salad, I believe, because we're going to be out there for possibly 6 hours on the lake, I hope. And we're going to need some food. So, yeah, good old-fashioned chickpea sandwiches. Well, chickpea spread sandwiches. You really got to watch the bread when toasting on a skillet. It really burns pretty quick, so be on top of it if you're ever going to do that. A little bit left over, but we'll take it back. It's good for 5 days in the fridge. Just got to keep her a little cool. The sound really travels in this place. Here we are, it's in the morning. We're just heading out to do some boating on Georgian Bay, I guess the Shawinigan Inlet. So we're not going to really stay at the park today, but never seen this before, a paddle shack. So yeah, you come here and get your stuff for your canoes, kayaks, whatever, paddle boards. A little small main office here and store. We are definitely getting out of here today because we did have some excessive noise in our area, and we actually complained, and the warden came along. We had a party with maybe like 12 people on one site, which is kind of a big no-no. Okay, we are here at Sturgeon Bay Marina. Gonna rent a boat for the day. Probably a little fishing boat, 15-horse motor, and check out the bays. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we just got the life jacket. We paid for a boat, and they're getting it set up for us. Probably give us a little orientation. We're gonna head out in the water. It's really mucky down there, so if I disturb it too much.
Can you even get to the bottom?
Yeah, I can feel it. There's a lot of weeds.
Okay, try going directly where you are, right underneath where you are.
If I had goggles, I might be able to see something. Oh wait, my feet. Why did that disappear so fast?
Where's the spot? It's over here.
What?
It's over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it with my foot. I might have a chance. Oh, at least the water's warm.
It probably drifted out more, like there. I'm gonna hold the other end.
I can't relate. This isn't better than doing it off the dock. So no luck yet. The only advantage is the water's warm. I don't understand.
It might have like gone under the deck.
Like it couldn't have gone too far from initially right here.
Yeah, but like
Wait.
woo!
Yes. All right, so we're here. We got our boat finally. We got our phone back, and we're gonna try to find Pentecost Island. It's an island we used to have a cabin on when I was a kid. So we're gonna try to make our way through all these waters here and see what goes on. Being an inexperienced boater, I'm gonna take my time and probably go a little slow. That sure is a nice area here, the Georgian Bay area. We're kind of heading over to Pointe Baril, I think now. I think we got the right direction prepared, and we have no maps or anything, no sunscreen. So yeah, it's been an adventure so far. Okay, so we made it. Wow, I didn't make it. But right there is the island where we used to have our cabin on some 40 years ago. So we're gonna go check it out a little bit and see what's been updated. It does look quite a bit different.
Although some cottages are still there, just maybe a little bit of upgrades. Just kind of reminiscing here. And you know, out there we got the open water, which is Georgian Bay. We'll be heading out there next. And I think we're gonna head out to Michigan somewhere. So that was like our front porch. There's a little cabin there, but it's not much different. But yeah, that was it. Every summer we spent our time here. Yeah, we were just we seen what we need to see. We're gonna head down the Shawanaga Inlet now and grab a break and some lunch. Check the place out a bit. You don't want to be sitting in this boat all day. The back's getting a little bit sore. The seats are a little bit deceiving because they're all not that comfortable. All right, let's do this. Head down the Shawanaga. Boathouse is still there. It's quite a nice place here. You pretty much got to be rich to be able to afford a cottage up here now, unlike the old days. Or for the poor folks like us, we just rent a boat and experience it for one day. That's usually good enough. There's the old boathouse, still intact. Can't believe it's still there after like 40 years. Sandwiches again, chickpea spread. We got some potato salad, and that's going to be our lunch, just sitting here by the rocks. Absolutely gorgeous day. It's peaceful, just the way I want it. So yeah, this is awesome. So that's our rental right there. Didn't get to show it to you too much on the dock. There was a lot of commotion with dropping the phone in the water and stuff like that, and me going for a swim. But that's what they gave us. It's pretty nice, I guess. $200 and you're all good to go. Yeah, it almost looks like a good jump off this rock. The water looks deep enough, so it may happen, but I don't think so. Okay, we are done our lunch. We're on the road again, so to speak. We're on the water again. And we're just gonna head down to the mouth of this river, check it out. So yeah, we're headed down to the mouth of the Shawanaga here. We're at the end of the line here. And there's some docks, but I see private property sign. So I'm not gonna question that. Maybe there's a cottage back here or something.
Oh, it's native stuff.
It's what?
The native logo.
Ah, that's it. So yeah.
So you get closer to see this sign.
So we're gonna check this sign out. So we are in Shawanaga First Nations. Okay, so we're gonna head back out of the river here and just check out some of the islands around the area, check out some of the nice cottages, and then we'll probably be making our way back to Sturgeon Bay. Okay, we're just taking another breather here. Been out here in the water now for about 3 hours. So we're starting to feel the pinch of the sun, and the seats aren't all that comfortable. So the back's getting a little bit tweaked and sore. So I think we'll hang out here for maybe half hour and then start making our way back to the marina and back to the campsite. Anyway, we got a nice spot here. We're gonna take a little swim while the water's still warm. This is probably our last chance to do it in the summer. And right now I'm just gonna, I see something down there, I'm gonna grab it. So let's check this out. There's always somebody littering somewhere. So if you see garbage, pick it up, do your piece. So we got a nice little run on a rock in here. Let's try to go in there without slipping. Yeah. All right, in we go. Going head first this time. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. It's a pretty nice water here, I'd say. Very clean still, even after 40 years. And very warm. Not even sure if this is private land or public land or what it is, but it looks pretty reasonable to stop here and do some swimming. If we get kicked out, we get kicked out. Just trying to find an exit point here. Yeah, we're gonna go up here like a walrus, basically, and just climb up on the rocks. All right, that's it for the adventure. We're heading back to the marina. Hopefully I can dock this thing okay without smashing into other boats. And we'll go back to the park and have a few drinks and maybe a few more. How's my driving? All the 1-800. Okay, we're back from boating anyways. And I'm basically standing here in the middle of a forest. Just taking a break from society and all that, you know. And I got a Cosell here. It's a Czech beer. Pretty good. So, it's a Czech beer. Check it out. That's what I would say. So we're gonna get some Beyonds going pretty soon. It's about 6:30, sun's gonna start going down. Got the coals going, so we're gonna do them on the campfire. So we got some Beyonds, and we got some corn from, what's it called? Yeah, Mossborough Market in Guelph. So we're gonna try some corn out, it's a season, and we're gonna enjoy it. So it's kind of neat, we got this little area above our campsite where nobody really goes. There's just forest, and if you're crazy like me, you'll walk up here and you know, just go for a little hike and get some solitude in. So just some of the things you can do at a provincial park if you so choose to. Anyways, got a cool little rockscape up here. I think this will be good if we want to check out stars later on tonight, because the interesting thing is you can see a lot of stars out here.
as opposed to some campsites closer to the city. So I think I will make the effort to come up here later on and check out the star scene. So yeah, the cars are rolling in, people are coming back from their day stuff, and it was actually pretty quiet in the afternoon. It was very noisy in the morning. So here come the cars, and we'll see how loud it gets. Okay, so that's it. We're all it's getting some sun here. You can find it. Oh, maybe not. So we're all packed up, ready to go. That's how to set or how to take down a campsite 101 and stuff it into a very small car. So not much to say about this park. It's pretty small. Campsites are pretty small and contained. We had a really small one. The only thing I liked was renting the boat and being able to go out in the waters and have that freedom to pretty much stop wherever you want. And unfortunately, I was going to wear my captain's hat, but with the incident of the phone dropping in the dock and everything and all the commotion, it kind of got lost in the scuffle, and I didn't get out of the car. People wanted to get their boats in and do their fishing. So here's my captain's hat, and maybe we'll see you next time for another boating adventure. Until then, out of here from Sturgeon Bay and back to Guelph, Ontario.